Yo, what's going on guys, Impulse here and welcome back to today's video, which is going to be episode 7 of the Pokemon Price Stack. Now unfortunately I was supposed to battle Frapp for the 7th episode, but we had our battle and it was a really good one and a really close one, but unfortunately it wasn't able to be recorded because Frapp was on Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and I was on Sun and Moon, so it didn't let me save the recording. So unfortunately I won't be able to show you how good that battle was. So even though you guys won't get to see it, I'm still adding one more Pokemon to the price stack. So I'm going to add this guy. And now we can get on with today's battle, which is going to be against Valor. So as you've just seen the price stack, Valor's going to be battling for all of those. Of course, if he wins, he'll get all of them. And they're all shiny and battle ready. And if he loses, the next person will have a chance to claim all of them for themselves. Anyway, from what I've learnt in the past, Valor's battling style is more towards hyper offensive, so coming into this battle I was kind of expecting a tough one straight off of the bat. As you can see from the teams, I've decided to bring this one. This is the team I was using against Frapp, and I also tested it against Starline Onslaught, whose channel will be linked down in the description. As you can see, I'll be using a Smeargle, a Hitmontop, Latias, Heatran, Alakazam and Heracross. And my opponent's going to be using a Heatran, Katana, Alakazam, Volcarona, Chinchino and Starmie. Before I jump into the battle, remember if you want to be featured in one of these battles, go ahead and put your FC down below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump into the battle. So I'm challenged by Valor. He's going to lead out with Heatran. And I am going to lead out with Smeargle. So I kind of expected him to predict the Spore. So I go straight for the Sticky Web. And unfortunately he stays in. So that puts me back a turn already. And he allows him to set up his Stealth Rocks for free. And that's not cool on my side. So I'm going to go for the Spore now because I've got nothing to fear. And he goes out into Starmie. Starmie gets caught in the Sticky Web, which reduces its speed, which is good for me of course, and I'm going to be able to Spore his Rapid Spinner. Obviously it's a possibility of having Natural Cure, but that's not too bad, and I'm going to go out with Volt Switch into another Pokemon. Of course I'm going to do some super effective damage, but it's not going to be much because Smeargle starts a poo. And it allows me to go out into Alakazam. So of course I'm going to be faster than this thing, and he's going to be scared now, and it gives me a little bit of initiative. He reveals that he's got leftovers, and of course it's probably a bulky set, and he's going to probably switch out, so I'm just going to go for Energy Ball just in case, because I don't want to make any predictions early on. Fortunately for me, he stays in. I expected he was predicting the Shadow Ball, but that's not the case, and we're able to score a clean KO. Now he's going to bring his own Alakazam in, and I've not Mega Evolved yet, so I'm not sure if he's expecting that or not, and he's going to go for his own Mega Revolution. Obviously he's got the Sticky Webs under his feet, so his speed has been decreased, and I am not going to go for my Mega Revolution as he goes for Trace, and he traces the Magic card. I'm going to go for an Energy Ball because it's a nice neutral attack, and my Alakazam has not got Shadow Ball on it. He goes for his Shadow Ball though, and that's going to be able to knock me all the way down to my Focus Sash, revealing that I'm not a Mega. Of course I had 2 Pokemon on the team that could have been Mega, and this was not one of them. So I'm just going to go for the Energy Ball again, hope that I score the KO, and I do. So that is a major threat gone down on Valor's team. Now he's going to bring in Volcarona. It's going to get caught in the Sticky Webs again, but this thing is pretty dangerous. I don't want to let him set up too much with Quiver Dance, so I'm just going to switch out right now, and we're going to go into Heatran expecting Fiery Dance for a +1 and being able to KO my Pokemon. But he doesn't do that, he actually just goes straight for the Quiver Dance, so he's able to get some pluses on the board. I'm not too worried though because Volcarona can't really do a great deal to me, I'm hoping, and I'm just going to have to make that risk. He goes for a second Quiver Dance, getting as many stats as he can, assuming that I can't really do too much to him. So he gets his boost, but thankfully I'm carrying Raw, so we're going to phase him away and get rid of all of those boosts. And in comes Katana, and it's going to of course be caught in the Sticky Webs. Katana is a little bit of a problem. I don't really want to be having this matchup because it's got a powerful fighting move. Unfortunately, he's not feeling like he wants that matchup as well, just in case he doesn't KO. So he's going to make a prediction and he's going to go for his own Heatran. Heatran's going to get caught in the sticky web and it's going to be prepared to take the oncoming fire attack, which I actually go for. So I was expecting him to actually attack, but nevertheless it doesn't matter too much. I'm going to take this time to get my stealth rocks up, and he's just going to go for row, knowing that he can't really do too much to me. So off of the row we get Hitmontop. Hitmontop's going to come out and take some stealth rock damage and get a pointless intimidate off. So I'm going to rapid spin his rocks away, knowing that he can't really do too much to me. And he's just going to go for his lava plume. Fortunately for me, I've got max investment in special defense and I've also got an assault vest, so it's not going to do a great deal, but he gets the burn, which is horrible for me. It kind of cripples my attacking options, and yeah, that gives me a sad face. So I'm going to have to switch out now. There's not much I can do with a burnt mon, and I'm just going to go back out in Smeargle, see what he wants to do. He sets up his stealth rocks again, which is fine. And it gives me the option to do whatever I want to do. So I'm going to put this thing back to sleep because it's the safest and best option I've got available to me. And now I need to start chipping it down. Heatran is really bulky and that could be a big problem. So I'm going to Volt Switch out just to give a pointless little bit of chip damage. I get a crit, not needed at all, because it's going to recover pretty much all of that with leftovers anyway. I'm kind of scared that he's going to wake up because I've had a couple of first turn wakes on me in the past and it really sucks. And he does wake up and he goes for his lava plume. So Latias comes in, takes some damage that's unnecessary, and he recovers with his leftovers. So I'm Choice Scarfed and I'm going to go for Surf. I'm going to be able to do some decent damage, but I'm not sure if it's enough to 2-hit KO, and he's going to go for a Toxic and he's going to start stalling me out a little bit. Poison's going to start racking up and that's going to get slightly annoying. With his leftovers recovery, there's no way I'm taking it out, so I'm thinking about what options I have available to me. He decides he wants to switch, he doesn't want to take that again, and he goes out into Chinchino. Chinchino's going to get caught in that sticky web, so I'm not bothered about if he's golden a King's Rock for that flinch. And it's also going to take some more damage from the stealth rocks, and then an incoming Surf. Surf's going to do a nice amount of damage, obviously not enough to KO, and Poison's going to start racking up even more. I know that I'm on a timer, but I can't really do much about it. I don't want to switch out. I'm just going to keep hammering away with Surf. So I'm going to take this thing out while I can, and Chinchino goes down. The poison's really starting to sting now, so I'm going to have to do something about it if I want this thing to survive. And he brings in Volcarona. Volcarona's going to get caught in the sticky web, lowering its speed, which is good for me, and it's going to take half of its HP from the rocks. So he's going to straight hard switch out, which I wasn't expecting really, and he's going to come back into Heatran. It's a bit of a strange play. I'm not sure if he misclicked on bringing Volcarona out in the first place, or if he forgot about the rocks, but I've got nothing much I can do, so I figure I might as well just keep hitting with Surf while I can. I've got some time left in me, and I'm just going to bring this down to a slither of HP. Unfortunately, we don't get the KO, which means it burns another turn for that poison. And yeah, poison's going to bring me all the way down to 12 HP. So he's going to withdraw again, taking some more stealth rock damage and lowering his speed again. And he brings out Katana, which was kind of expected. But at this point, I don't really have much I can do with his Latias. So I'm just going to stay in and I'm going to go for another Surf, getting as much damage off as I can. It actually does a nice amount of damage because it's not got much special defense. And of course, Latias is going to go down. But it put in some great work. So I'm going to bring in Hitmontop just for that Intimidate, and that was basically it, if I'm honest. I know that I can't really do too much to it while I'm burnt. So I'm going to get that Intimidate off, and that's fine. I'm just going to fake out, see what he wants to do, and give me a little bit of chip damage on this thing. And it's going to flinch, and I'm going to take some burn, which is a bit annoying, but can't be helped. So I decide to go for broke, go for the Mach Punch, see how much it does, and unfortunately it doesn't quite do enough. Leaf Blade's going to come in though, and it's going to be able to take me out, giving himself a boost. He reveals though that he's got a Life Orb, and that means I can outspeed him for sure now. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to go for the Static Shock, and I'm going to be able to take him out. It was nice and nice bit of damage there, not very effective, but it didn't matter when it was so low. So Volcarona comes back out again, and unfortunately for it, it's going to take some more damage from the Stealth Rocks, and that's going to be able to take it out. So Alakazam's just going to sit and watch as Pokemon die before it, and then Heatran's going to come in again. And of course the same thing is going to happen to this. Stealth Rocks is going to take it out. And with that, that is going to wrap up this battle. So GG Valor. So I'm going to add one more Pokemon to the price tag as always for when I get a win. And yeah, it's going to be this guy. So that's going to wrap up this video. Remember, if you want a challenge in the future, drop your FC down in the comments section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'll put you on the queue, and yeah, I'll let you know when your battle is ready. Remember that all battles are to be played on Sun and Moon, otherwise I'm not going to be able to post it at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here, so if you've enjoyed this video or learned something useful, don't forget to mash that like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters!